All right, folks, welcome back to the Jimmy O Show. We are here with our victorious Defensive Players of the Week, Devean Deal. How you doing, Devean?
I'm doing good. I'm doing well.
He's a newcomer to the show, and of course, our old faces, Nick Anderson and Dorian Williams.
Yes,
how you doing, guys?
Good, man.
Good. Hey, guys, before we get started, we want to highlight our charity partner of the week. This week, we're highlighting a program that one of our benefactors, one of our donors to the Fear Wave is really involved in. That's the Salvation Army. Salvation Army is a Christian-based organization that is giving people hope and help in a time of need, providing a whole range of services, whether it be to the poor, homeless, abused people, disaster victims, whatever it is. They just do amazing work throughout the globe, really, and really instrumental in the community here in New Orleans. Guys, Let's first start with Houston, and we'll turn the page because it's been 5 days now, so I'm well past your 24-hour rule. I don't want to talk too much about Houston, but there's a lot of good stuff to talk about. And so, guys, I really want to, I guess, start with our newcomer here, Devean. You were like it's sort of like when in Gotham City when Batman came to the rescue. It's like out of nowhere, this big number 90 was popped onto our TV screens as you chased down a running back from behind. Take us through that play. What was the key to you? If for folks, go back and watch the replay. It was kind of an amazing play because you don't see very many joker/defensive linemen making a play in the open field like that. But take us through that play and what happened there.
I mean, on that play, we had dropped, and I seen the quarterback scramble, so I was just following the play. We work a drill every day where we just play through the whistle and we follow the play. So I was following it, and I seen him, and I seen a lot of greens, so I knew it was up to me. And, just lucky for the opportunity. I got him. I don't know if I get him in 1-2 more steps, but I got him down. So
yeah, you say that because you've seen this guy at the Texas State track championships back in high school, huh?
It's
world-class sprinter speed. And
yeah, he's pretty fast, I guess. Something like that.
Yeah. That was an awesome play. Look, and Devean, because these guys have been here so often, let's turn around a little bit. I'll ask them, what's it like, guys, sitting back there, being sort of in the captain's chair, as leading the defense from the middle, looking down and knowing that no matter if it's 90 or 6 or 0 or whatever, we got 9, 10 guys out there in front of you, all of whom can do the job.
Yes, sir. It just gives us the level of confidence for us to play better, because you're not really sitting there stressing about, okay, is this guy going to fit this right gap or this guy going to do his job? Because those guys put in preparation week in, week out, that they know what's going on. So we're able to play faster, run harder, and fit the run, play the pass even better because we know that those guys are going to handle business up front.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely a big difference from last year. Last year we come to the sideline, what happened on this play? Guys be quiet. You know what I mean? This year, we come up we give them 10 yards. What's going on? What happened? Everybody and I was on me. I was in the wrong spot, or I jumped out my gap. We take a lot more responsibility on defense this year, I feel like, and we hold each other accountable, and I find that's a great thing.
Yeah, and like a guy like Devean, we saw a little bit of you last year, but then you had an injury this week, in fact, before during the ECU game or the day after.
Practice after. The practice after.
Yeah, and so we missed you the rest of the season. Now this year it's sort of been a little bit more each week. It seems like that snap count's going up and becoming more and more impactful, which is huge when you look at some of the other guys we have out there. I feel like we got a complete set of weapons up front to deploy, and you've been a big part of that.
No, I 100% agree. I mean, I feel like we got weapons everywhere, and like they said, just the depth and the accountability. Everybody knows what they're doing, so we're getting ahead. We're getting pre-snap reads, and then just the trust. I know Dorian and them are gonna have my back. And then, like you said, as far as opportunities go, a year ago today, I'd have been hurt, and God just gave me this opportunity, so taking advantage of it and really just giving as much effort as I can. Effort won't betray you. So
yeah, I love that saying, and honestly, I mean, you see that being carried out by all the guys we put out there. But we play with a max effort, and whether that's coaching, that's leadership, and that's what's inside of all these guys. But effort won't betray, and we're getting that, and we're seeing the results of it. Nick, I joke. I joked after I was telling people after the UMass game, man, Nick had a quiet game, and I was like, look, Nick's the smartest football player I know, and the UMass problem was those guys came out with a new offensive coordinator, 25 transfers, all this stuff. He didn't get to see a lot of tape on his team. Watch what happens the rest of the season. and we've seen it now. Mr. Louisiana Sports Writers Defensive Player of the Week, Mr. American Athletic Conference Defensive Player of the Week, 14 tackles.
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah.
That's just testament to hard work, and my coaches just putting me in the right position to make plays. UMass wasn't a good game for me, but I didn't soak in it. I just said, okay, just keep going, keep doing your job. And for the most part, the accolades are good, but I'm just blessed to be on the field. A year ago we played East Carolina. I was in the booth on the sideline, just wishing I could be out there. So just present day, present moment, I'm just grateful to put on the helmet, put on my cleats, and go out there and play football. The accolades are nice, but just playing football, being able to shoot over this guy, being able to be on this team that's, getting a lot of things done is a blessing within itself. So I'm just grateful for that.
Yeah, and I'd love to call him a partner in crime, but there's no crimes being committed. But your colleague here, Mr. Williams, has been just from day one like a complete football player, linebacker, making plays, whether with his brain, with his speed, with his power, with his size, whatever it is. Like game in, game out, you've just been steady, man. This is, I think, at least the second time you're here on this show for the different awards, and so congrats to you. No play bigger though than that overtime stop of Tune on the read option in the pull.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, he had gashed us on that before. It went like 15, 20 yards, and I saw him pull it, and glad Lumby, came down on the tight end, fitted it correctly. He played very physical through the block. And, chase it down from behind, made the tackle, force third down. We go out there, drop 8, make them force a field goal, and then kind of go out there and win the game, man. We're just so proud of the team, man. And, especially at some of the times when it didn't look too good for us, the fight was still there, and guys continue to compete, have trust in one another.
Yeah, I guess, I know I probably didn't go through your mind, but nonetheless, it sort of seemed like to me, like, guys, you were out there 90 plays, and the fourth quarter got tough. They scored back-to-back touchdowns, long drives. After y'all really gave up very little all game long, and all of a sudden they were able to crease you. Then when we needed it, Kai leads the offense. They go get the huge 7 points to tie up the game, give you the ball back with 32 seconds. And it just seemed like the same defense that we had in that first half had come back. Like, did that give y'all new life, just knowing that those guys had your back? They went out there, were able to get the job done, and to give us a new lease on life in the game?
Yeah, most definitely. Just to see that, we work 2-minute offense almost every week, and to just see the things that we worked in practice be executed throughout the game, with no problem. Kyle was on fire that last drive. Everybody executing their jobs, what they, had to do. Dorian actually asked Coach Moose, like, could we, watch the offense just to like support them, and to just see them flying around, making plays, driving the ball down the field, shade, making a great catch, and then at the end of the shovel pass, it just shows their level of execution on that side of the ball.
Right, there's no doubt about it. And look, and then in overtime, that dime you put on Tajay, the pump fake, drew his defender up, and then just put it where only his guy can get it. And of course, Tajay's a special player. Running backs ain't supposed to be able to catch, hands catch and all that like that right there. Tajay makes it look easy.
Yes, sir.
But man, what a great way to end the game. And guys, we talk about defense being pass defense, particularly being a thing. Is like, the other offense knows how to find a weak link. And when you look at the lack of explosive plays we've given up this year, it just sort of speaks to the fact that there aren't weak links. We got 11 guys all trusting that the other 10 are going to get the job done, right? And you look at Houston, explosive offense, but only one pass play over 20 yards. You made them earn it up and down the field.
Yes, sir.
And so, I guess that's what I kind of look forward to in East Carolina. I know what happened last year. That was our valley. That was our low point of the season. There's no doubt about it. And they found lots of weak links, unfortunately, last year. Devean, you only got one play. Nick, you were in a boot. And Dorian, you had to live that pretty miserable experience last year.
Yes, sir, for sure. Devean wasn't hurt, coming back close to home, losing that type of way, having like 20, 30 people in the stands all from home. So it'd be fun, to get after these guys and, compete against ECU for sure.
And not that y'all ever need extra motivation, but I guess, I know in your case, you might have a little extra motivation with East Carolina.
Yes, sir. I went up there my senior, junior year of high school, guys sounded too small to play linebacker, so played a little safety, didn't get the offer up there, didn't get no contacts from those guys, but it's all good, man. Glad I landed down here in NOLA at Tulane. I love my family, man. We want to be in the place.
So what are we now? Like 6'2", 235?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah, I don't think you're too small for a linebacker anymore. And then Nick, you know what East Carolina's all about, man. And you were on that sideline watching them as they were trying to pour salt in the wound, even though they were up big late. How you feeling about this game as we look forward to Saturday?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just simply because to be on the sideline and just watch them, just run for 300, throw for 300, and it's the fourth quarter and they're still trying to score. It makes you feel defenseless, just not being able to get into that game. So it's something that definitely has weighed on my mind and, has me excited to play these guys, to have that opportunity to impact the game and play a role in this game. And I'm excited for it. I feel like the whole defense is excited for it. We have looked at last year's film just to have that extra chip on our shoulder to, have that motivation to say, okay, these guys, they ran through us last year. They came out and they dominated. 600 yards of offense and 50-plus points is domination. We're not going to let that happen again. We're not going to let that happen on our home turf. And I feel like everybody is excited for it.
Yeah, and I'm excited to watch it. And me and all the other Lettermen will be in attendance. It's Letterman weekend. There's going to be some extra guys out there helping form the tunnel, all that kind of stuff. And then the Hall of Fame classes are coming in. So we got some cool stuff going on around campus. And it should be a perfect Saturday for football, man. Huge game, too. Not only for us, but it's big for East Carolina. We there's more and more attention coming this way, and I look forward to y'all showing that y'all deserve that attention.
Yes, sir.
All right, but look, before we sign off, folks, we asked y'all lots of times, but we like to ask our guests, and Devean, you new to the show, we like to ask them their favorite uniform combinations, man. So what's your favorite green wave thread combo?
I'm gonna be honest. I like that black and green that we wore. Unfortunately, we didn't get the dub, but that black and green was sweet. I like that one we wore against the Miss.
Yeah, and so Nick previewed. He told us it was coming, but look, I think we got to put that one away for a year now.
Oh yeah. I like the win more.
I appreciate the shout out because the hype video had Sean narrating, my quarterback, how narrated.
Yes,
they had it. That first time we wore green jerseys with black pants was that game in '98. Now we wore it a few times after that, but that was the first time we broke it out. But it wasn't good luck this time, man. So we're gonna leave that one behind. Nick, now I know you were. I guess you were. That was a result of a compromise for Southern Miss. But this week, I hear we're gonna have your preferred combination.
Yeah, this week we will have the combination that I've been wanting to wear for a long time. I was outvoted for the Southern Miss game, but we confirmed today that we will be wearing my favorite combination.
Okay. Well, folks, you got to be on the lookout on social media for the uniform reveal. Devin Hubbard and those guys and all the great work they do for Nick's favorite combination. When you see it, you know that's all his, and hopefully it's much better luck than that last combination. And we're gonna break it out a few times. So.
Right on.
So, well, folks, that's going to do it. Y'all come on out. Before you do, though, please be sure to support us. Go to FTW Collective to see all the work that our collective's doing, what we're doing for these student athletes and our charity partners. Check out our merchandise, the whole deal. Find out everything you need to know. Make sure you subscribe to our channels and like these shows. Leave comments. You can say, let's talk and big guy, and let the guys do more of the talk. Whatever it is, y'all leave your comments. But until then, folks, y'all come out, y'all pack human, and roll wave.
Roll wave.
Roll wave.